Now, of course, we are debating this today because of the original Smith powers that were agreed back post the independence referendum in 2014. And at that point, we were determined to see a sizeable welfare system devolved to the Scottish Parliament, the non-universal credit items, as I would describe it at the time. And it has evolved quite significantly since then. And I think broadly it's been done with a degree of consensus that has been helpful. We were determined that there would be, from our aspect, there would be a degree of consensus in the way that the founders of the NHS sought to do back post the war. Because I think if you're setting up a new institution in this way, it's to try to get as broad a possible consensus across the political parties so that it has endurance over a period of time. Nevertheless, there have been some challenges, and the Minister knows that there have been challenges about the length of waits, and I understand the explanation, the fact that there is a more sympathetic and understanding and participative approach to collecting information and data so that the applications can be processed in as least stressful way as possible. But nevertheless, if you don't get your money, if you don't get it quickly on time, that can have an impact on the finances of individuals. So I hope there will be a relentless pursuit in trying to drive down those waits as we progress the legislative system. The new benefits, I think, are welcome, particularly as those who have been incredibly frustrated at the pace of progress towards keeping the promise. There is a degree of anger out there amongst those whose expectations were incredibly high that the government would keep the promise at pace, and that simply hasn't happened. So I'm pleased to see that these two potential new benefits are now possible.